So good morning to all. Once again, I welcome to all the participant and resource persons. Today is the third ATAL FTP on deep learning for the computer visions. Once again, I read out the rules, right? Attendance will be carried out each session throughout the 5 days. Participant kindly attend the workshop. 90% is attendance is important. So 60% overall minimum 60% mark in the test in all days. Kindly you attend the all the assignment questions. So once again I welcome to Joseph George sir to accept my invitation. So now I call upon Professor Vivek read out the citation about resources.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Ambeth sir. So now I'd like to introduce Professor Joseph George. So he is working as an assistant professor at the Department of Computer Science and Engineering of Adi Shankara Institute of Engineering and Technology, and Sarah's secured the Infosys Limited as silver partner faculty in Inspire the Campus Connected with Faculty Partnership, and he has been recognized by Infosys Limited as Bronze partner faculty, Inspire the Campus Connected Faculty Partnership model in the year 2016, and he has recognized by Infosys Limited as silver partner in the Inspire the Campus Connected with the Partnership model, and Sarah is recognized by the Infosys Limited as Bronze partner faculty and Parents Teacher Association certification of merit, as they are awarded as a best teacher for the academic year 2011 and 2012. And Sarah has completed his ME in St. Joseph College of Engineering and Technology, Chennai in the year 2009, and BE in Sri Shasta College of Engineering and Technology in the year 2004. Now I'd like to hand over the session to Professor Joseph George sir. Sir, please take over the session, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vivek sir.
Thank you, sir.
Is my screen is visible to all of you?
Wait a few minutes. No, sir.
Is it visible now?
No, sir. No, sir. One second.
Can you hear my voice and can you see the screen?
Yes, sir. Once again, your voice is audible, but your screen is not visible, sir. Okay, I will open the PPT. 1 minute, I will share, right? So, in between break, we are working, right?
Okay, okay.
Okay, sure.
But I was, uh, but I have seen the chat. Some of them have replied like voice and screen is visible to them.
Oh, they are visible.
Yes, yes.
So, please, okay. I think participant, you are visible the resource person screen. Can you visible? Anybody please reply.
Some of them are saying yes, and some of
Oh,
them saying yes.
ma'am. Okay. Oh, okay. 1 second, sir. Professor. Oh, yes. Darini, ma'am. I think allow me. Ma'am, Tarini, ma'am.
Sir,
Ma'am. It is visible.
sir, yes. Yeah, sir, screen is visible, but right now PPT is not here, not there.
Yes, that's the same.
Yeah, now it is visible.
Sir, screen is visible.
PPT is visible now. Now only I can able to hear sir voice. Yes,
Oh,
now it's visible.
ma'am, Priya, ma'am. Priya, ma'am. Vivek, sir.
Ambeth sir, now it's visible, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, but I'm not visible. That's why I have doubt. So all the
Your
participants,
screen
please.
has been shared, sir.
Yes, and you see the PPT.
Yes, yes. The outline, you are showing second presentation, I think so. Outline biological neuron,
Yes.
artificial neural network,
Okay.
application of CNN.
Okay. Good.
You are
Joseph,
in this
sir.
presentation.
You are continue. I think I am not visible, but anyway, remaining participant, please let me know you are visible, please, or otherwise we put in the WhatsApp group. It is visible or not, right? Please. Then only the SAR will continue. Or otherwise, I will share the PPT. That's why I asked to you, right? Please cooperate, participant, all the professor. Please put the WhatsApp group or all are visible or not, right? Please.
Sir,
Please.
can I start?
1 second, sir. Please, sir. I will watch the. Okay, sir. It is visible only. They given. Okay, good. Okay, you continue, sir. But I am not visible. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you continue, sir. Carry on. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'm extremely sorry for the
Sir,
inconvenience caused.
no. First of all, I am extremely sorry to all the participants, right? Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Anyhow, so for this first session, what I'm planning is I will explain you about the biological neuron and then how this biological neuron is converted to an artificial neural network. And then we will see the disadvantages of artificial neural network where we go into CNN, and we will look into the different layers of CNN, and along with that we also see different activation function, loss function optimization, and how this learning is actually happening in CNN. So if you look at the slide, you can see this is a single neuron, single cell, where we have different parts of this neuron like dendrites, soma, axons, and this inspired us to create a artificial neural network. And with the help of these dendrites, the incoming signals from different neurons are passed to this neuron, and then with the help of activation, with the help of this where here the weighted average is calculated, and then activation is happening, and based on this activation the output will be passed through this axon to the to the axon terminals, where we can pass the information to other neurons. So here we have different shapes of neurons. So normally we have neurons can have different shapes, and all these shapes are very important because the shape of the neuron will determine the actual functionality of the neuron. Even though the shape is different, the structure of all the neurons will be same. So here, if you look at this slide, you can see dendroids are nothing but a tree-like structure. It is from the Latin name called a tree. Dendroids receives the input from other neurons, and these dendroids process this information, and then it is passed to the cell body, where the cell body will do some activation. The basic purpose of a cell body is to make proteins and energy to run the cell. Similarly, in an artificial neural network, what we do is with this weighted sum, which is passed to an activation function, it will trigger the output, which means it may pass the output to the next neuron, or it will hold there. So the axon is nothing but a long constant diameter which sends electrical signals called the action potentials over long distance. So at the end of the axons, there is called a synaptic terminals, and these synaptic terminals are almost touching the dendroids of other neurons. So this synapses release a special chemicals called a neurotransmitter to communicate with other neurons. So this inspired us for creating a perceptron, and later on we use this. We combine this a single perceptron for a multi-level network. So you can see this slide here. Inputs from different dendroids are added with weights, and then summation is taken, and then it is passed to an activation function, and the output of this activation function is passed to other dendroids. So this is a typical perceptron. So with the help of this perceptron, we can combine this single perceptron together to form a multi-layer perceptron. So where each and every hidden layers, so the input is passed to these hidden layers, where the prediction happens at the output layer, and then at the output layer we are calculating the loss, and based on the loss we are back propagating the we are following a back propagation where actual weight is updated. So when actually this learning stops is whenever we reach a global minima. So the important disadvantage of this artificial neural network is here we are not doing any feature extraction. The feature extraction is done separately, and after the feature extraction, the input will be given to this artificial neural network. That is the main disadvantage of this multi-layer artificial neural network. So as the depth increases, we can increase the depth of this neural network by adding more hidden layers. And this type of network is used for classification as well as regression problems. So as we already discussed, in artificial neural network, there is no feature extraction, which means we need to do this feature extraction by different method or by different methodology. And then finally, after extracting the features, we need to input the data to this artificial neural network. That is the drawback of this artificial neural network. Whereas in CNN, what we are going to do is we don't need to extract the features, but